So today I wanted to talk about why I think that dieting itself is the problem when it comes to weight loss. And it's from a very personal perspective because for those of you that don't know me, I struggled to lose weight for many years. In fact, I think it was between 10 to 15 years where my weights constantly yo-yoed up and down. I think at my heaviest I was, if I remember rightly, a size 16, and I'm not very tall. And I think my sort of size now has stabilized to between a 6 and an 8. And that's not sort of basing it on what society thinks is right or wrong. It's just I've come to a size that is comfortable for me and it just feels right for me. So the problem was, back to my weight loss journey, but the problem I had was I thought that the only way that I could lose weight was by dieting. I mean, if you just put in dieting on a simple Google search, and you'll see it's all about what you should eat, how much you should eat, what exercises you need to do, and for how long and how much. It's all about that. And for years, I thought that was the only way. And I started every single diet that you can think about. I even did some strange ones, the cabbage diet, and I think there was the Atkins diet. But nothing worked for me. None of them worked. And it was only after I decided to actually give up dieting and hit rock bottom, basically, because I was desperate to lose weight. I can't say that I didn't want to lose weight, but I think I just gave up the fight. I was just absolutely sick of trying to diet and failing. Basically, every Monday was the beginning of a brand new me, beginning of a new diet. I'd go shopping, I'd buy everything healthy. But really, when it came down to it, when it came down to the nitty gritty, I never dieted. It usually lasted 1 to 2 days if I was lucky. And that would end with a binge because I'd be starving by then. And it was finally when I did give up, I realized that the biggest change in me was the fact that I'd relaxed around food. And what I mean by that is when I was dieting, I was constantly fixated on when my next meal was, what I'd be eating, and would it be filling me up because I was constantly hungry. Really, honestly, I can honestly say that food was at the forefront of everything I did because I'd wake up in the morning just thinking, I'm hungry, I'm starving, I need to eat something. And if I ate too much, then I'd be worried because then I'd think, right, I've got to cut down on my lunch. And if I tried to skip lunch, sometimes I managed it, then I'd have even more food at lunchtime, sorry, at dinner. So when I did hit rock bottom and I gave up the struggle, I gave up the need to diet, I did relax. And for a while, without me even noticing it, I realized that I was feeling fuller. I felt more satisfied. I can't say that I was overly happy with my weight. Yes, I still wanted to be a size 8, but I was relaxed, and that state made me feel certainly a little bit happier. And once I felt relaxed, I was able to start searching for what else I could do to feel good about myself. Not necessarily lose weight, but just to feel good about myself. And thanks to the internet, I did a lot of research, I did a lot of reading, I read a lot of self-help books about food, about nutrition, and also I followed a lot of people who are motivational speakers on how to, succeed with weight loss. And most of them, well, the successful ones I found were not dieting. And so what I did, I started looking at what they were doing, and I started to copy a lot of the tips that they shared. And I didn't sort of just follow one person, I followed multiple people and I read multiple books. And as I started to adapt to the little techniques and tips that they gave me, I found that not only was I happier now, but I was actually losing weight. And that wasn't because I was weighing myself, because I'd given up weighing as well. Because one of the motivational speakers that I was following, it was a recommendation because all they said that it made you just fixated and focused on weight loss. And I thought, okay, that sounds like me. I could really relate to it. So I stopped I stopped weighing myself as well. But I knew that I'd lost weight because my clothes got looser on me. Because before, the old me, it was the number on the scale that dictated if I'd lost weight or not. But now I knew it wasn't that. It was how I was feeling and how my body looked and what I could wear. And so now I'm on a quest to try and teach this to other people. It sounds corny, but it really does work. I do believe 100% that it's the dieting that's the problem. And if you're like me, or you like I used to be, and you're interested in trying something new, why don't you give the anti-diet lifestyle a try? I've got lots of videos on my YouTube channel. I've got lots of videos on Facebook and Instagram. And I've also got a book out on Amazon. It's called The Anti-Diet Lifestyle: 4 Crazy Steps to Weight Loss Success. And if you follow my videos or read the book and start adapting to those principles, you too could find that you can give up dieting and finally start to lose weight, and not just temporarily for a holiday or a special event, but for permanent, long-lasting well-being and weight loss. So what have you got to lose? Why don't you give it a go? Why don't you try it?